Yeah, good evening, and I hope everyone is doing fine today. Left side of the screen is where I see that. Why are you displaying this twice? Huh. What's going on here? Fix it. I finally found God in Animal Crossing. I didn't know Animal Crossing had a God. Also, I saw you were missing Stinky again. You really miss him fast, don't you? Fancy. Right. That's like the first phone call I've ever had from someone else. But okay, we have to beat up Team Aqua here, because they've taken over the hideout here. With all three of the Stinkies. There's no idea if my team is healed up, but let's heal up anyway. Hello there, Ambitual. What the hell is an emote? And I keep pressing the wrong buttons, because I'm stupid. But I hope everyone is doing fine tonight. Having a good Thursday, afternoon or evening, depending on where you live. The day is almost over here. So much people. Didn't you give me something? It gets right down to it the same way it suits me perfectly. Oh, you gave me berries. I thought you gave me a technical machine. Well, I guess not. Oh, that's kind of shitty. No particular cover in this curve. Yeah, we know that. Also, wasn't there an item down here on this one of these rocks? A big mushroom, okay. Well, I can sell that, I suppose. But yeah, what is everyone up to today? This is a randomizer. This is a randomizer with Moemon mod in it, so it's cute Pokemon and it's random Pokemon. You're at Esprit Berry. Oh dear. Demo should get on that and should make that. The Esprit Berry. Okay, so the grunt beating up continues. Ah yeah, suspicious. Ah yeah. Suspicious character spotted. Shiva, why is it that you are sleepy the entire day, but the moment I start streaming you start going crazy in my living room? Hmm? What is it with you? Ooh, Cypher. My team is, I can show this off here. My team is Breloom, Metang, Gardevoir, Crobats, Blaziken, and Milotic. Demo needs a break from flower viewing. Yeah, Demo can use a break. Oh, right, I've forgotten, oh. Whatever. Have you played randomizer Nuzlocke before? I have not played any Nuzlocke before. I'm also not sure if I want to play a Nuzlocke. I mean, I don't want to lose the things I put time and effort in to get, so I'm not sure if I want to do that. Maybe one of these days, maybe, but not just now. Also, I forgot how much Pokemon did this grunt have. Was it only just one, or did he have more? But yeah, we should be easily getting to Moss Deep City today. Might even get the whole crisis with Kyogre and Groudon done. Oh right, I can't run in here. Any items scattered around here or just scenery? Probably the same on this side, but especially with some friends to see how they suffer from losing their entire team. Oh god, that sounds horrible. There was a green god on my island. Here you go, Sipsum. What the hell is that, Akane? What do you have? Scoot. Oh, you have Scoot. Oh, congratulations. And this is a Wiki Berry. If you eat a Wiki Berry, you will know the entirety of Wikipedia just in your head. I did play some Animal Crossing today. just some renovating, had my Yui over and Dragon, because I wanted to see what I had on the dealer shop. Also, the audio is fine, is it? Or is it too high or too low? I did finally get Anka last night, so that's nice. Corfish, that's okay. I can deal with that. Also, I can't remember if too low. What is too low? The audio or my voice? Probably the audio. It should be a bit higher now. I'm going to say school safe rooming, of course. Hello there, Dragon. So if you do Wikiberry, we can quote the entire CBT article from Wikipedia. Yes, yes, any article. Both, you say? Hmm. That's really weird because my audio is barely on the yellow range, so... Well, I can up it a little bit. And lower that a bit, but... Let's hope it's not too loud, because I don't want to blow out people's eardrums. It's not a good thing. I always have to go over the audio settings every time I start streaming, don't I? Which is really annoying. Okay, so that's going to be a double battle. Let's first see what's on the other side here. I think there was just a war panel and that was about it. Yeah, where does this take me? This takes me to the puzzle that gets me the Master Ball, I believe. No, it's not going to be a Master Ball here, but... Let's find out. No, first try. Fuck. This one then. There we go. Okay, so the electrodes are going to be... Still electrodes, I think. Static Pokemon should be the same. Yep, it's still an electrode. First try. Shut up, Van. Just bring the ball. As when I was a kid, I liked catching Electrode here just because it would have the flavor text got in the Team Aqua hideout. Spellenberry, lovely. And I thought that was like the most amazing thing ever. Dreammail. Archie, you are storing some horrible items in your hideout. I'm just going to ditch the mail because it's not even worth selling. Goodbye. Okay, so that was totally not worth it. Well, you got that out of the way at least. But yeah, in the original game you should be finding a Master Ball there. I don't remember how big this place is, to be honest. If you want to know the secret about the hideout, you have to beat me. Hey, you there. What do you think is cooler, Team Aqua's uniform or Team Magma's? Well, chat seems to say that Team Magma's is cuter. So, I suppose that one. And Norif and Electrike. That is the first time we've seen Electrike, by the way. Just like a wizard hat. It's kinda cute. Discarded this precious female. Yeah, it's only good in TTP wins to prevent Pokemon from being eaten by the evil PC monster. Yeah, that sounds about right. Also, that color scheme on Electric reminds you of Koshi. I think I've said it before with Gulpin, haven't I? So what is everyone up to? Having fun in Animal Crossing, probably. Or playing something else while watching me. Or not even, you're not even watching me, or just in the background, you know. No, fine. We have seen you before. Well, not in this game, I believe, but... No, I want to get rid of the Heracross first. Damn it, Akane. Just Akane things there. The titles look nice though. Yeah, big wavy kimono. That was a critical hit that barely did anything. Jeez, your special attack is garbage. I'm writing in the chat of it. Now listen here, you smartass. Sear Scoot returns the flavor. Could you stop using Ender? You're at 1 HP. You little shit. I think that's what Dylan asked last night, if you could use Ender at 1 HP. Well, you can. And it's really annoying. Okay, level 40 for you. Yes, you endured your head, you beautiful wife. Just wait a few more hours, Akane, and then you will be streaming again. No idea what he will be streaming, though. Did he say anything last night? I don't remember. He's done with his Moemon. Your attack is quite high, but your grass moves are terrible. Just enduring your I'll let you say there's a submarine at the far end, but by now... enduring my whining, jeez, thanks. Thanks a lot. Oh, I didn't even get to switch my, I grew wary of waiting, you owe me a battle. Why would I owe you a battle? Do you want to get beat up? Probably. Let's make a wager to see which stinky brother gets a girlfriend first. Hello there, Blaziken. And my vote is on Dylan. If I'm about to vote for that. Hunting more peacock butterflies but spawning so quickly. I never had that issue. I actually never have seen something spawn in Animal Crossing. They just appear and fly inside of the screen. Boss, is this good enough? Hold on, what's going on here? Oh, there's a cat at my feet, that's what I'm feeling. It's like, what is this? He wants you to step on him. Oh dear. Andrew, because of the tree, he's the one I know less. Your faith in Dylan and Christian is just so ruined that you don't believe they can get a girlfriend. I got you. And because you don't Andrew that much, you can't say if he is hopeless or not. I see, that makes sense. That makes sense. Poor Andrew. Poliwhat. That's actually a good charge putting one in front. Also, Mutang evolves at level 45, doesn't it? So we might get to see Metagross today. Which would be nice, but... Oh right, I gave you strength. So I was thinking of doing the Battle Frontier on the save file as well, but the problem is I need to be under level 50, or level 50, for the lowest level, or I need to be level 100, so... Worst case, I need to level up everything to 100, so that's going to be annoying if that's the case. Now let's keep you in front, well, at least for this double battle. Maybe use hacks. I might just put in some rare candies and stuff and get everything to level 100. That might just work as well. We'll see where we end up, but I definitely want to be like level 50 or higher for the Elite Four. Hello there, Miyui. Good evening. Eradicate. Okay, that's fine. I can kick the Eradicate. Kick it twice and Psychic on the Nidorina. PK hacks lol. Why not PK hacks me girlfriend, please? Not sure if it works like that, Akane. I'm not sure if it works like that. Oh, what kind of program is that then? Because I've never heard of it. Is it like bugged or something, or...? Besides, I also want to do some post-game stuff, so... like catching the legendaries. Let's see how these look. Hacking save files, okay. I might have played a lot of Pokemon in my time, but I've never really done any hacking and stuff like that, so... I did use the infamous glitch in Generation 3, or rather in Emeralds. It was an Emerald, right? That you could glitch stuff in the Battle Frontier at the Battle Tower, so you could duplicate Pokemon. Which was interesting. I'm good about the print you've seen so far. I'm stalling for time, I'm going to pulverize you. I'm going to switch accounts. Okay. Oh, he's a swimmer! That's fitting. Hydro Miss. Oh, sure, you have Fake Out. You're scum, I forgot. But yeah, I want to see if I can get the event items in for, Birth Island, Naval Rock, whatever the name of the island from you is, and Southern Island, just so I can catch the legendaries as well. Main boxes filled with Sceptors. I duped my shiny Pokemon so I could trade them off for legendaries that I didn't have. Like, I did that, and in in Pearl, I just traded online for Lugia and stuff like that, because I didn't have those. With the spare legendaries that I cloned here. Or duped, rather. You could also dupe items with it, which was nice, so you could get multiple Master Balls. Or items like that. Slugma! Easy! With Cut, Absorb, Hyper Beam, and Razor Leaf. That's one shitty move pool. Jeez. Not even Leaf Blade, come on! What the hell? And at least replace Absorb with Giga Drain. Hyper Beam sounds a scary thing. Oh, you only had 2 things, that's disappointing. So I lost you. Yes, you did. Well, I was staying with you, our boss got through with his preparations. Our boss had already gone on his way to some cave under the sea. If you're going to give chase, you better be searching for the big white sea beyond. Lily Cove. Could really find it then. So the thing is, the sea is big, and there's a lot of trainers in there. I'm not sure if I want to go beat up every one of those trainers, because it's quite annoying to get through. And then there is also the issue that I have to give someone dive if I want to move on. Which is also an annoying thing, because, well, I don't really want to mess up any move rules. So I think I need to catch something that I can just use as a waterfall and dive slave, if you will. Then again, yes, I enabled to randomize it so that I can give HMs to any Pokemon, so basically I already got it covered. And speaking of legendaries earlier, TM in the house near the old man. Okay, we'll do that. Speaking of that, there's also the issue of unlocking the Reggies, because I will need Wailord and I will need Relicanth for that. And I haven't seen Relicanth yet, I think. I have seen Wailord, there it is. What is your area? Area unknown. Okay, that's a problem, so I will need to get a Wailmer, and I will have to level up that Wailmer to it so it evolves. Okay, so I can just find it in the sea and in Jacket Pass? Okay, that doesn't make sense. No, wrong button. And Relicanth. Have we seen that thing before? I don't think so, right? Walrein, Clamperl, until Kosola, Disc. No, we've not seen Relicanth. Nope, we haven't, so that's going to be annoying to find. Keep pressing the wrong buttons, goddammit. Near the old man, you said. This one then. What do you give me? Oh, that's rest, isn't it? Sleep is essential for good health. I don't really want to rest though, that's quite useless. Yeah, that's rest. Well, thanks for saying anyway. So yeah, we'll just grab a Pokemon from the PC box and we'll just use it as a dive slave or something like that. Lovely! Double battle. Or I could give it to Lillian or something, I don't know yet. I mean, I still have to give her a fourth move anyway. So I can just temporarily give her dive. This is pathetic. So yeah, the question is that we have to find Relican somewhere. Worst case, I have to look it up in the file that the randomizer gave me. So this is kinda shitty, isn't it? Not the best matchup, but should work. With some like Bulbasaur flinches. Barely did anything. Sweet Scent, that's fine too. Bulbasaur looks good. Snorlax flinch, nice. Hydro Pump on the Snorlax, please. But yeah, that should probably be doable to get the whole legendary affair done today. You missed about 20 minutes and me beating up Team Aqua runs. That's about it. Nothing much, nothing much. Your phone not working again, Cole. It's kind of funny that your stress vault only took like one hit of damage. It's like, that's kind of pathetic. Then again, Snorlax likes sleeping, so there's that. Well, unless Cole really wanted to see me do the Aqua hideout, he has not missed anything now. And some random gibberish about me talking. This doesn't work, no one's coming tomorrow. Well, that's nice. We've talked about Nuzlocke, Ara-Aras, and PKX and box glitches. Yeah, the infamous glitching in Pokemon Emeralds. Also, I've not said it yet tonight. What the hell is going down in the street? There is some person in a bright orange shirt, very short pants, and the hip pouch is asking people an annoying thing, it seems. Some sort of lost tourist, I guess. Definitely not keeping your 1.5 meter social distance, though. Don't make me call the cops on you. What's going on here, anyway? Tyro. Let's save that. I'll never find a Q man that will Ara me. That's the problem, you can't find a man that Ara you. You need to find yourself an older cute girl that does it for you. Alright, I would also like something that makes Arrow use ice moves. Like, can I buy Blizzard in the department store? Arrow is for women only. Yes, exactly. I think I'm going to go back to the department store and see if we can buy Blizzard there. So I can give that to Arrow at some point. Suppose. He's kinda. Hello there, Roxy. Will I ever find a cute man I can Ara? Well, you can Ara Christian. I mean, he's younger than you. Or wasn't he? I accept Aras. But hello there, Roxy. Good evening. You said cute. Oof. Oof. Don't tell Christian. What do you sell? Welcome, how may I serve you? These things? You've got to be taller than them first. I don't think Akane is that tall though. These items? No, that's also not Blizzard. Woman and complain about inequality. Well, don't look up the Ara tag on online, Oh, there we go. Brutal Snow and Wind attack let me freeze a foe. So, Fire Blasts, Thunder, Blizzard, and Hyper Beam. I don't want to give anyone Thunder, so I'm going to keep this technical machine for now. I'm going to give Ara Dive when I can. then afterwards I can give her Blizzard if I remove Dive from her, because Dive is only going to be needed for underwater Seafloor Cavern? I think that was the name. And for the way to unlock the Reggies. But I can just use something else for that, because I also need Wailord and Relicanth on my team. So we can do it like that. That just leaves the issue of Waterfall, however. Hello there, simple creature. Good evening. Or afternoon. But yeah, the problem is I would need to find a Wailord and a Wilmer and evolve it. And then I will need to find a Relicanth somewhere. And it should be in the game. I mean, last resort I can always just open up the randomizer file, but I don't want to. Why are there so much snakes in the sea? Like, jeez. Named Akane. Maybe. Didn't I already have a Lickitung named Akane though? I think I had. Or was it only a mystery dungeon? But yeah, 7 out of 10, too much water. Oh, I'm already at Moss Deep. That's pretty fast. It's not a sea snake. Alright, I should check what Shoal Cave is up to at the moment, because Shoal Cave changes every 6 hours, I think it was? Let's first get the checkpoint for Moss Deep City, so I can just fly there if I want to. That's Moss Deep. And Shoal Cave is up here. Plus I can also find a bunch of items there, so that's good. I remember there being some technical machines in the bottom there as well. Oh, I thought that trainer saw me down there, but no. Okay, what's the state of the cave? Okay, so I can't go to the lower floors, which is annoying. But let's see what else we can find here. Plus which Pokemon we can find here. Might as well find Relicanth here. You have the Berry Glitch, Shoal Cave isn't going to change. What do you mean, you have the Berry Glitch? Shoal Cave isn't going to change. What do you mean by that? Alright, you mean the one at the beginning of the game. True. Don't you usually play using the super speed off of the emulator? Not when I'm streaming. Yeah, the clock doesn't work, I forgot. Shit, that's annoying. Oh god, doesn't that mean that I'm locked out of certain Pokemon that live in the depths as well? That might fuck me over if that happens to be Relicanth though. And that's a Charmander. Oh, but just let's hope for the god of sake of God that it's not going to be Relicanth that's locked out on the bottom there, because actually I'm going to look that up first, because if that's happening then I have an issue. Where was the file again? Where was the file? Is this the thing? No, there it is. Relicanth, Water Rock. Yes. Trainers that have them. Victory Road, Grass Cave. Okay, that's fine. That's all I needed to know. I can find it in Victory Road. So I'm not going to be locked out of the Reggies at least. That's a good thing to know. And it's a Swinub. That's actually kind of fitting for the cave, because there's ice Pokemon at the bottom here. And before Relicanth is only catchable as Phoebus. That wouldn't be too bad, because I also managed to find Phoebus back in the day. That's a Horsey, that's also kind of fitting. Not really underwater, but it's fitting for the area, I guess. Just going to pop a Repel, because this is going to get annoying otherwise. Where are you? Max Repel, okay, used. Okay, so let's see what items I can find in here. I think there was a technical machine hidden somewhere. But I also think that's a shell that I don't need. That was an item. Oh really? Do you really have to make me surf for these 2 tiles? God damn it. Focus band. Not the worst, I guess. Don't think I'm going to use it though. It's another shell that I don't need. There's an item up here. Axe the Vent. Thank you, it's useless. I find Phoebus in Pokemon Diamond. Some say that's a lot worse than Generation 3 Phoebus hunting. I don't know. I found it just in Emerald and I didn't really have that much trouble getting it. If someone else should suggest you to play a randomizer Nuzlocke, would you do it? I would think about it. I don't necessarily like the idea of Nuzlocks, but if a lot of people were to ask me to do it, I might just do it for like one time. Isn't there any way to get up here? Guess not. That was a Smurgle cry that I heard there. Because you have no idea what the specific water tool is. Yeah. So I can't get up here unless it's... the water is up, right? Seems like it. Oh wait, I didn't check down here yet. No, okay, I can't really progress any further in here. That's kinda annoying, to be honest. I like the idea that the cave changes with ebb and flow, but it's also kinda annoying. You can go further to the right there, can I? Nope, I can't. Okay, that's everything we're going to see in Shoal Cave then. That's kinda annoying, because we don't really get any far. The question is, do you like pain and suffering? Not really. I'll leave the pain and suffering up for the Asprey brothers. They seem to like it. Oh wait, is there here a pathway down? Nope. That's useless. Nuzlocks are funny if we played with friends at the same time. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen now. I hope their future girlfriends torture them. You can let the baby come much suffering of all this, I suppose. Come on, Sparrow, let me go. So there is not much in Shoal Cave to be found, and if my game is always glitched to this time set. Why play Nuzlocke when you can... Legacy of Lunacy Kingdom. Fair. I'm not going to be playing that one now. Like I said the other day, I did get Toho 13, and maybe I'll stream that. I'm not sure. You had an item, didn't you? This is utterly hopeless. I'm a fighting type trainer, so I can't read it. It must be day. Don't look at me like that. I want hitting the ground. Or do you want me to teach you Pokemon Dynamic Punch? No thanks. Dynamic Punch is... I could give Dynamic Punch to Breloom, but... Nah, it's only going to miss anyway. Oh right, we don't have Wallace here as... Oh yeah, that sucks. We don't have Wallace as gym leader, but he is a champion. That kinda sucks. Because of like Stephen Moore. Instead we have Juan? I think his name was? We're not going to see it anyway because it's randomized. Let's see what the gym has to offer then. Alright, after that we have an issue with Team Magma here. I forgot about that. And of course they're forcing double battles on you, like always. Nothing new there. And Nibble can steam fraud as well. Okay, let's see what you guys have for me. another Pansy. Jeez. So, Venusaur and Kakuna. Also, how do you even randomize Toho games to begin with? Sounds like a really weird thing to do. Of course, you're going to do you're going to do the exact same thing you did last time, and that's being annoying with Sleep Powder. Randomize the map with patrons. For someone who is as bad as me in Toho, it's not really going to matter much anyway, because, well, I'm going to die to it regardless. Fucking Cloubies. How much salve do people have to do something like that? Apparently a lot. Apparently a lot. As if Lunatic wasn't bad enough for them. So yeah, you are kind of screwed because you are a oh wait, I keep forgetting I have the stupid blue flute. There we go. I am going to finish off the Venusaur though, because I don't want to be put to sleep again. Nimble is level 41. She's speedy. There's actually a randomization patches for the mainline Toho games. Well, I'm not going to use that. Also, the first time I used that for Toho 13 that I got earlier this week, I had no idea how to use that thing. Did you know that Clown Piece's torch lighting up counts as an attack? I didn't know that. So when I first patched Toho 13 with that thing, nothing happened because I didn't install the English patch apparently, because it's a completely different setting. Like, I don't know. Select your patch number, they say. There's so much numbers, I don't know what to do. You want some more action? Micro-dodging bull poop you gotta look for. No thanks. Toho games are hard enough as they are. Randomize or run. Never. Never. Like I said, I'm bad enough at Toho games as I am. So I'm not going to need that. But I might stream 13 at some time. If people really think that's going to be interesting, I can do that, but... Skarmory. Can't really exactly deal well with that with the lineup I have here. Who else tried to forget translation joke patch? That was a thing too, yeah. Didn't Dylan try that? Or did he use a legit one? Can't remember. Why the hell would you want to play Toho with two bosses at the same time? I mean, come on. That sounds horrible. And thank you, Elenash, for the gifts up. Don't just shrug at me, Van. Don't just shrug at me. Skarmory Lady isn't really going down anytime soon like this. Gotta burn it. Kick it. I've only done the first stage. Only the first stage? Come on. Why does your mom let you have two bosses? Don't shrug, Pat. Patting works, I guess. Why did I do this? This is not going to help me at all. In fact, this is only going to make it worse. Why not? Why? I'm not getting through to the end. Oh, doesn't even trigger the double battle. You get to fight your favorite boss in DDC. I know, I know. Hello there, Amalde. Looking cute. I was considering just skipping 13 and buying 14 right away, but no, I should give 13 a proper chance as well, because I've already skipped 11 and 12. Because fuck Mountain of Faith. Subterranean aneurysm isn't going to be funny either. And UFO can fuck off with the UFO mechanic. Besides, you get to play as Sanai in 13. Sickest monkey head is so much pain. So Van, you could be saying that Sticky Monkey's fight is a headache. Alright, did you have anything else? You can play Sanai in 15 too. True. Like I said though, I'm not sure if I want to try 15 because 15 is madness. Like, I've seen enough moons for it to last me a lifetime. What's wrong, Van? Ooh, Dragonite. That's an illegal Dragonite though. Moons are easy. Not if your name is Dylan. Goddamn Clampies though. Oh, such a horrible fight. Also, that did not do enough damage that I would have liked it to do. Also, why do you have to use Thunder Wave? You piece of crap. Did you even watch my video totally not choosing them? I've not seen it actually. I have not seen that now. Ah, we have Dragon Rage too. It's an Esprit Dragonite. There are patches to play as Moemon and they'll have unique dialogue and all endings. Sadly, they also replace Sun's glorious art. Sanai is broken in Legacy. The bomb lasts forever, so you can literally bomb the victory. Wasn't that Raisin that was broken though? Or is Sanai also broken? Because then Dylan just plainly played with the wrong Shrine Maiden. Also, fun fact, the moons are not 100% consistent. Oh god, really? That's stupid. Where does this take me? Lovely. Both are broken. Okay. Well, I don't know. For now, I'm not going to play 15, at least. I'm going to have to suffer through 13 and 14 first. So, yeah, that's that. It's nice, shot as weak as hell. Yeah, seems a bit right. I'll just play with Sanai because I like Sanai, probably. I don't know. So far the usage has been mixed anyway. Like some I've played as Reimu and some I've played as Marissa. It really depends on the game. What are we going to do here? This is quite annoying to be honest. Critical hit even. Both of you have quick attack, jeez. Reimu's open can help with most avoid fairies. Raisin's bomb is 4 bombs in one, so it's good with niche bomb, with ice bombs if you know what I mean. And then there is Marissa. And then there is Marissa. ... Is Marissa bad or something then? Because you make it sound like Marissa gets to be cool. Of course, it's Marissa. It's what Marissa does. Marissa just wants to be cool and shoot giant lasers. That's all she wants. And to be honest, you know, I can't complain with that mindset because it sounds fun. Battle skills are out of sync too. You surrender, good, good. Okay, so this brings me back to the entrance. Okay. She just doesn't get special treatment. Don't forget that she also borrows things, true. She borrows things for life. Fun for her, absolute suffering for me. Of course it sounds horrible. Every damn battle has to be a double one here. Jeez. I like how in Forbidden Scrollery she just says that she likes borrowing stuff for the rest of her life because everyone else lives longer than her anyway. Which is, I mean, I guess it makes fair, but... Marissa gets to have laser also high. That's fine, Weeaboo. But hello there. Unlike her face is literally the desktop icon of every mainline Toho game, that's also fair. I mean, it's said that Aya is a favorite of Zun, but every icon is Marissa for some reason. I mean, I don't mind, but still, interesting. Just confusion, just save some PV. I'm going to clear out all the trainers and head back to the Pokemon Center anyway, because, well... She just borrowed the icon image and replaced it with her own face. That's actually a good one. That's a good one. What in the blazes is going on here? Oh, I see. I see. This is if Marissa won't become a yokai eventually. That's fair. Wouldn't be too surprised. That excuse is bullshit because magicians in the Toho universe can learn spells that make them immortal. Yes, but Marissa isn't at such a high level yet, is she? I mean, she's totally not on the levels like Patchy is. Besides, Patchy isn't even human, apparently. Why do you need to have Cordilli? Chino is the most likely candidate to become a yokai. Then she is a yokai. Probably won't happen in the game series, but she's on track to becoming one. Yeah. This is a scary thought. Yokai Marissa. Yokai of explosions. She is a fairy, aren't they different? I guess in Japan you could classify a fairy as a yokai. I'm not sure how they treat that, to be honestly. I think yokai just applies to anything that's a supernatural creature, but I'm probably wrong on that one. Fairies are demons. Only Clampies. Because she's literally Satan. Well, not literally, but you know what I mean. Marissa only cares about the blow up, she's very of magic. That said, Marissa and Megumin would get along quite nicely, wouldn't they? Immortality magic not flashy enough. Exactly. Also, that doesn't work. Oh. Okay, so I literally have to do a puzzle for that if I want to progress. Yeah, fun. But let's head to the Pokemon Center first, because I don't think there's any trainers remaining. She has some interest in becoming immortal. Okay, I didn't know that. Why did I think of making chapter thumbnails for my television was a good idea? That's why I've given up on making fancy thumbnails, Oxy. It's too much effort with the uploads I've got going on. That said though, I need to approve some stuff and fix some thumbnails for stuff that I have uploaded last week, because not everything is online on YouTube yet. Nier is still not going to be online, by the way, because that's still being copyright disputed, so yeah, that's that. So I'm knee deep in now and I can't stop doing it. Yep. That's also a problem. Alrighty then. Idane. Alright, enjoy your lunch. Probably butchered that name horribly. The Fae are a much broader category than demons. I suppose that's also true. I'm so far behind in Nier. I haven't played since Sunday, and I probably won't be playing until next Sunday, so... Yep, there they are. Also, for the longest time, I thought they both were twin sisters, but apparently one of them is a boy. I didn't realize that. Because they both look like a... Wait, the names aren't randomized. Oh wait, of course the names aren't randomized. Also side quest. It's a Viper and Don fan. That's a Viper though. That's something. Also level 41, they are quite up to date. But that's not going to become too much of an issue. Your special defense should be lowest, so that should be fine. I actually quite like that Viper. Lazy Nick and Stu. Yeah, gym leaders are called lazy in this randomizer. Well, rip Survivor. Survivor makes me think of an evil Fantasy World Pro deck. Did you know Dylan not classified as Fae in original folklore? I did not. But I suppose that makes sense. Because Dylan aren't necessarily evil. Cool stuff I find is spot hinted by one of the operators on the moon. I probably need to do some side quests on my own at some point. And at the current rate I have no idea when I would do that, because I'm busy with games and stuff like that. Like I said before, too much time. I've had too much games, too little time to play all of the games. I just overheat and finish this thing off. Wait a minute, magic code. Doesn't that bounce stuff back? No, it doesn't. I thought I barely did anything, jeez. Well, okay, you will be down next turn. That's an easy enough to... You survived that? Really? Okay, so now we have an event of Team Magma to deal with right away. Because for some reason they felt like they had to put it in Emerald. Where they want to steal rocket fuel and they want to dump it in the volcano, because that's a good idea. TM4, Calm Mind. I don't necessarily need Calm Mind. I knew that about Spoink, yes. Even some inherently evil creatures are classified as Fae, but no, Dylan weren't technically evil. It's also fair to point out that Fae aren't necessarily good. I mean, fairies were also evil in certain mythologies. So, not all fairies are nice. Fairies can be assholes, you know. As Tower also kind of shows that with Clown Piece. But I believe in English folklore, fairies could be huge jerks. Oh, there we go. Small army of red men. Wasn't there something down here? Yeah, there was. What is this? It's another PvP up. Jeez, I have a lot of those. I'll probably hand those out when I get to the League or start with... Hello Scott, what are you doing here? Something wrong with this town. People are going about a warning letter in the Space Center. Oh. Fairies can be buttles. Look at in Hell, for example. Yep. Once again, Clown Beast. Hello there, Team Magma. I feel like I'm walking into the middle of a standoff here. Team Magma can be allowed to steal rocket fuel. By the way, you can have this stone I found on the beach. Oh, we are being attacked right now, but here, have this item, because, well, why not? But Team Magma around against strolls on the beach aren't safe. Team Magma should take care of Team Magma, but if they did, that Team Magma will become bold and present one day. A giant chunk of metal bursts through the skies to spoil the dreams of mine. I'm not having any of that. This is an intent to steal notice. To the staff of the Space Center. How are you? We are doing fine. We will soon visit you to take your rocket fuel. Please don't try to stop us. We'll take the fuel no matter what. Let your beam all land, Team Magma. Well, at least it said please. Rocket launch is imminent. Metal guns of the Saturn Space Center. Yada yada yada. Team Magma are gentlemen. At least they are nice. They sent a message beforehand before stealing it, and then they would. Oh, you do want to fight. The original mythology mostly painted them as forces of chaos. Everything from this type of carrying for no fucking reason. Don't make the Firefolk angry, so as you don't, unquestionably. We'll be your best friend, but if you upset him, you'll never see them again. Yeah, we gave you a fair warning. There was nothing sneaky about us. Oh, true. You did give us a warning. But yes, fairies are very, whimsical. Dratini. Thank you, telephone, for that random message. They were also always rather whimsical, yeah. It's their whole thing, being whimsical. But I'm not sure if Fae basically is what yokai are in Japan, or if they do different things. That's the question here. Like, both just used to categorize supernatural things, so... We shouldn't use sneaky treachery. Okay, I get it already. The next time will come unannounced. Team Aqua don't leave the letters because someone took theirs and just threw it away. As promised, we've come for the rocket fuel. Well, Team Aqua's kinda busy at the moment getting their asses to Kyogre though, so they don't have time to steal rocket fuel. Hello there, Red. Just about an hour late, but at least we had Oxy here being a mod, but it wasn't needed. No, it was needed, but not that badly. Oh well. Hello there, Rat. Faye, stop being on Team Magma's side. I know you like putting fire to stuff, but come on. Bad Faye. Ran out of fuel. Don't think you're on a roll just because you've beaten me. Magma isn't even fired. It's quite. Shut up. Details. Groundon uses Fire Blast. Plus the sun is fire. Charmeleon. That's kind of fitting for a Team Magma member. Still, Maxi also used a Cleffa, so it's definitely an affinity of fire for Cleffa. It makes sense. It all makes sense. Please, can you spare some fuel even a what? A Jinsei cup will do? What even is that word? What are we going to do with the rocket fuel? How would I know? Ask our leader upstairs. Our leader said no one, but no one gets past me. The sun is actually plasma. You really are a smartass, aren't you? Also Slapma, also fitting. So just punch the Magma girl. Yokai would be as Faye would be if 90% of them are very instantly. Well, Magma is fire in the ground, so technically they're right. Yeah. Oh look, it's a useless Pokemon. Oh my. I see armpits. Also, that level is very low for this point in the game. No wonder they're grunts. We've seen it before. Have I? Probably. Oh well. Punch the cat. Come on, level up already! Throw it! You just still call her useless. Furret is still cuter. Besides the lack of armpits. Though her outfit also reveals them, I guess, but hey, details. Magma is the molten ground, fire in the ground is a smoke trap. Now ain't that some truth. So does anyone have seen that movie, Mars Attacks? Because those aliens in Mars Attacks also say ack ack ack. That was one great ass movie. Please tell the leader that I've never abandoned my post. I stay here to the bitter end. Poor Grant. Poor Grant. And I think I'm going to get a double battle upstairs, so I'm going to put a Blanc on the second spot. No! Okay, that's an ambush. What's wrong with you? You're outnumbered 3 to 1, but you still want to take us on? Alright, let's go, Gator, where are you? Okay, I'll go first. So I believe in the remake they just came all three at you at the same time. I don't know. I've not seen Elamisi before, have I? That's an interesting outfit. What if you said no? Should have just said no to see what happened. Imagine if the grunt just didn't move. It's a shame we can't use Hyper Beam on people like Lance does in Generation 2. Couldn't have done anything about it. Yep. It's too soon to be relieved. I'm next. I'm surprised they don't make it a double battle because, yeah, in the remake you have a group of 5 in the hideout that comes at you, which was funny, and it definitely makes a lot more sense than them just waiting turn after turn. That's like the only good application of Horde battle I can remember, to be honest. The rest are just kinda meh. But that one definitely made sense. All the grunts going into it at the same time. Unless they got rid of Horde battles like so many other mechanics because Game Freak. And it's far-fetched. Imagine a triple rotating metal, that would also work. No, Oxy, it's not Miku. Or Orihime for that fact. Nothing else to say. With 3 losing like this, you look even worse than usual by triple. Are we being useful to our leader at all? The 3 of us here, and look at the sorry mess we've gotten ourselves into. Oh. So I'm pretty sure you got the battle here with Steven at your side. No, there he is. Alright, you might want to steal the rocket fuel in the first place. Do you want to go to space too? If you might want to take the rocket fuel, I won't be able to go to space. You can't be allowed to get away with such an outrage. Look at you being selfish. Nothing on the computers. There we go. Gee, what's the point of stealing rocket fuel? Since you're so curious, you deserve an explanation. We're going to jettison the entire load into Mount Chimney. With ground and colony, we have no need for that slag heap of a mountain. Still, I'll just use the fuel's power to make the volcano erupt. It will be savage. What? Mina, are you going to help me? Let's go to battle together. You ready? Oh, I need to select a Pokemon to go in battle? Interesting. Let's go with you. At least we get to hear this music again. Oh! Oh, he also has Metang. Metang, Skarmory, and Agra, and that's actually his entire normal team as well. Ooh, Tyranitar. Tyranitar for Maxi is actually a very good fit. Oh, look at this. Also, he's higher level than me, that's not fair. Also, why the hell has it been a higher level than a Tyranitar? That's kind of pathetic. Also, Tyranitar's cool. With this giant sword on her back. Maybe your outfit could have been a bit of a different color though. Okay, so you're just using trash, doesn't really do much. Spindle looks like it comes from Naruto. I have no idea, I've never seen or read that, so I couldn't tell. Oh, that's Spindle. Whoops. Well, it doesn't matter because the other one is... You pitch. Well, I think I have a flute for that, don't I? Oh, it also confused your partner, that's very good. That's just going to be annoying because of confusion now. I think this fight would be easier if I didn't have that stupid AI with me. Spindle's going to die from Sandstorm eventually, but... Well, at least the tank woke up. Only to hurt herself. And you do get a hit. That's not how you expect a Tyranitar to look. Yeah, I kinda know what you mean. But I do like it. Could you at least give me the attack up? Okay, so now you're going to be double confused because trash also ends in confusion. Sandstorm drags on forever. Why would you use that again? You're annoying. Oh, that's nice. But next turn I'm either going to be put to sleep or I'm going to be confused again. Damn it. That's annoying. Okay, what's your next Pokemon? Typhlosion? Oh dear, Maxi is armed. Tyranitar, Typhlosion, that's better than his original team. I can use Rock Tomb on that, if it doesn't kill me outright. Everyone just bully Steven, that works. Could you please finish off the spin up? Thank you. Thank you. Kingler? They got a surprisingly solid team, to be honest. The only reason this fight is lasting long is because of its double battle and the Sandstorm just keeps going. Goodbye, Steven. What's next? Oh, backward. Also, I think this is one of the only fights where you can know that Metang is a thing, because otherwise Steven isn't the champion anymore, so you don't even get to see it in Elite Four. Unlike in Ruby and Sapphire. So I guess that's why they gave Metang the lead. Also, Akron is level 44. I'm definitely falling behind on levels, aren't I? Also, Red, like usual, could you tell me when Dylan is going online? Eugene. It's annoying. Flame mill on me? That's not so nice. Oof. Oof! That's not good at all. That's not good at all. I'm going to have to switch you out. Why does Agron have Thunder? Okay, sure. That's a weird move for an Agron to have, but I guess it worked out in the end. And then just a tentacle. Maybe I should just use a Full Restore, because blowing is definitely fitting for the Sandstorm here. Well, let's just send that Lillian. Catchrate's place, okay. I don't know, Aggron is not really a special orientated Pokemon, so it's quite interesting to see that you Thunder. It's nice to know that Steven at least has coverage. I also realized that this team is going to be randomized when I get to him in post-game, which is kinda sad. Oh well. There we go, that's safe motion. This fight is going on forever, jeez. And this last Pokemon is Nidoran. That's kinda bad compared to the rest of Dragon Claw? Jeez. This Aggron has some coverage going on here. I didn't even know Aggron could learn Dragon Claw. Okay, that takes care of that. All I just want to expand the landmass. Remember our leader? Took them like 3 generations to get double battles right. We failed to make the volcano erupt. We failed to control Groudon after we had awoken it. Is our goal to expand the land misguided? If we, Team Magma, are wrong, then my Team Aqua's call to expand the sea also be equally misguided. Alright, we'll give up on the fuel. There appear to be more important matters that I must examine. That was Lieutenant Miner, thank you. I have something to give you as a thanks to your support. Come see me at home after this. Oh yes, I don't live in Westboro City, I live right here on this island. But he doesn't tell where he lives, so that's... Oh yes, I live on this island somewhere. It said I know where his house is, but... Damn it, Steven. Also, can I see the rocket? I can see the rocket here. I remember there being some weird rumors with this, that after a set amount of rocket launches you could get on a rocket and go to space to see Deoxys or something. Playground rumors. Playground rumors. Okay, so now we're going to get Dive and now we're going to go to the undersea cavern. It was Jirachi in your school. That makes more sense because Jirachi was a really weird one. And extremely limited as well. Hello there, Yo-Yo. Good evening. Minor, as you can see there is not much here, but this is my home. Thank you for all that you have done. This is my token of appreciation. It's a hidden machine Dive. No need to be shy, you own this machine. There's a rumor for me, but people said Jirachi. Okay. Fair enough. I know how to use Dive. I know when to use Dive. Okay, so time to awaken Groudon, Kyogre and start the worldwide disaster. It's going to be fun. Let's say first. I have repels, I have healing items, I should be fine. I did like the idea of diving underwater and seeing stuff hidden, but other than the seafloor cavern, the entrance to Sootopolis and the cave for the Reggies, there wasn't really much going on with it. Okay, so we'll give dive to Ara for now, and after this whole thing we'll just give it to, or just forget about it and just give her Blizzard. I didn't live with Baby Gamer, so no rumors for me. Place again. Dive is your favorite useless HM. No. Get it out. Yes. Fuck's sake. Also, it's only 6. Is it less than Fly? Yes, it's even less powerful than Fly, so what's the point of this? It's even worse in Mystery Dungeon because you need to have it on your team, otherwise you can't enter certain dungeons. I'm not sure how they did it in the act though. Yeah, get rid of Twister. Twister isn't that good. I also thought dive to Kyogre when I was young. At least give it Surf, I mean, come on. It's more precise than its water. Yeah, but come on. I do like the underwater music though. It's mysterious. Also, can I find some items down here? I know there are some items hidden around, but also one part of the underwater music sounds really dark and menacing as well. Also, it's quite interesting how they did the layering down there, because is that just a sea bottom in different color or something, or what's going on there? No items up here either. Oh, is there something here? Nope. I like the idea of underwater and exploring, that's why I like that. Yeah. Remember being dumb and teaching Swampert dive, waterfall, soft and strength when I was young. Okay, that's pretty bad. Oh, my bag is full. Oh, crap. Is there anything I can ditch? Because does this. Does this, because I'm going to get teleported out anyway. Does that. Does that. Does this. And does the yellow scarf, because it's basically very bad anyway. I'm going to keep the boost items and evolve items just to be sure. I'm not going to pick up that white herb there because that's quite bad anyway. Also, I like how there is a little pool up above the seafloor cavern, kinda indicating there is something hidden down here. Also, it also lends credibility to the fact that Kyogre escapes through there. Submarine Explorer 1 is painted on the hill. This is a submarine Team Aqua still in Slateport City. Team Aqua must have gone ashore here. And then people were stuck because they didn't know how to get out of water. Poor kids. Okay, now we have this place. I like this theme as well. I don't know. Come on, punch the thing. Basically, if Metang hits this with a hammer, shouldn't the thing just break down? I mean, come on. Also, I don't understand the logic of this cave, because the layout was really weird. You don't need to get around it, go home already. Like in certain sections you would go down, but you would appear in rooms that were also appearing if you were to go north, and vice versa. It's a weird place. I'm not sure how it works. Brother Scepter has could absorb Hyper Beam and Razor Leaf. Yeah. That's bad. Also, I didn't know Scepter learned Razor Leaf. I thought it only called Leaf Blade. As a grass move and maybe Mega Drain? Yes, I can't remember it. The last time I thought my main mon's HMs was in Yellow Nuzlocke only because I used 6 months throughout the entire game. That's fair. I want to go home. Do you now? Let's speed up that other trainer as well because I need the experience. It's submarine, it's tiny inside, I'm sore all over. It doesn't look very big now. Oh, you meant Leaf Blade. Fair enough. It's for Brava. I've still not seen Flygon in this game. Like, I know how it looks in Platinum, but I don't know how it looks here. And I think it would be different because a Vibrava that's so dark skinned and then a just normal white skinned Flygon wouldn't make much sense. Alright, Italy has their own names, that's true. Sceptile doesn't learn Mega Drain, okay. I think I just thought it Giga Drain instead then. I don't know. I've only really used Sceptile once in the playthrough. After that it's always been either Mudkip or Torchic, because I like those more. I think I like Mudkip more, because Blaziken is a very popular Pokemon. I mean, not like I don't like it, but... Let's see what's down there. Oh wait, I can't see what's down there. It's one of these two. I can't go that way. Oh, it's a Zubat. I mean, it's fitting for this cave to have Zubat. I mean, any cave has Zubat. And unless you're playing Generation 5, then you wish you would find a Zubat, because Woobat is horrible. At least I don't like it at all. I would never teach you the technical machine because it costs money and money is precious. I didn't use my technical machines because they were just one use only, and I wouldn't want to give away the moves to Pokemon, but I might regret later, you know? Okay, surf puzzles. Says baby me when I had max money. Yeah. Are you waiting outside the hospital? Alright. I hope nothing is wrong there, Dragon. Oops, I fucked up. No, I didn't fuck up that badly. One of the worst things about Dexit is looking at Pokemon and therapy for movesets. How so? Because of the egg moves they can't learn anymore, I assume. Otherwise the whole Dexit thing doesn't make sense. Okay, close enough for it. Oh wait, this is the final room, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And it's a Redditor. Because you don't have a complete list and only a partial list. Oh. Yeah, it's annoying. What else can we put there? Let's just put Lily in there because she is decently coverage. How did you manage to get here without a submarine? What an impressive child. But it won't do to have you meddling around here. And I want to pay payback for what happened at the Twitter Institute. I'm going to give you a little taste of my pain and sign yourself to it. That's Sherry, isn't it? For our dreams to become real, we need the power of Pokemon, but madness like you use the power of Pokemon to mess with us even at a place like this. Life just doesn't work the way we need it to. Totally forgot Gen 8 getting DLC in June. I haven't done the game for weeks now. Yeah. Fun fact, last night I checked my my friends page on my Switch because some people sent friend invites. And I apparently have played 90 hours of Animal Crossing already in the 3 weeks it's out. And Pokemon has only been played for like 75 hours. Same with Breath of the Wild, it's only like same time, even less I think. The only game that's more than Animal Crossing at the moment is Fire Emblem Warriors. I didn't even play Fire Emblem Three Houses that much compared to it. It's only like 60 hours for one playthrough, which is quite impressive. It doesn't seem like I've played that much of Animal Crossing just yet, seeing the state of my island is still pretty underdeveloped and not ready at all. But apparently it has been 19 hours, which is quite scary to think about. Because that's a lot of time already in 3 weeks. Like overall, that's a lot. Kinda gotta do that's a lot of time. Yeah, I do need to play more Fire Emblem still and other games. So maybe if I get done with the island decorating in Animal Crossing, I can play more games again. Other than that, not like I don't enjoy it, but yeah, I do still want to play more Fire Emblem and stuff like that. Like I said earlier, maybe I'll just stream one of those routes playthrough. I don't know. And the capture card eventually gets there. We'll see. I think I might play Code Realize on stream as well. I hope to God it's voice acted though, because I don't want to read all the dialogue there. Just reference to Danganronpa there, where I get tired of talking so much. What else? I still need to go back to Pokemon to finish the bloody Pokédex, because it's not even done there. What else? I also have, this guy have 5 left. I have a lot of games left that I want to play. I know, Red, I know. I've already in around 80 hours. I didn't expect to be so invested in Animal Crossing that I ended up being, to be honest. Come on, one step away from the final boom, and you have to do this to me. Oh, it's you. You deserve to get taken down here because reasons. Just checked 190 hours on Animal Crossing. Jeez, that's a lot. Toxic, thank you. In the original game, you're supposed to find Earthquake here. That's disappointing. It's almost GLaDOS levels of this thing and you don't know. That's just because of Christian's playthrough of the randomizer where he kept praising Sketty, despite it being so horrible in his team and it just kept stealing experience from every other Pokemon in the team. So that's a bit of a meme, I suppose. Hold it right there. So it was you, after all. Behold, see how beautiful it is, the sleeping form of the ancient Pokemon Kyogre. I have waited so long for this day to come. It surprises me how you've managed to chase me here, but that's all over now. For the realization of my dream, you must disappear now. Alright, Akana, have a nice nap. Christian likes cute things. Christian likes useless things. Also, Pidgey. That's not very good. Why is Pidgey faster than me? Damn it. Why aren't they... Yeah, hit it! Hit the stupid bird! Jeez. Even Dylan likes cute stuff, but it's quite a squish. Squish! Burp noises. Shut up, Oxy. Oh. Oh, you're going scum on me, aren't you? I mean, the Toadjack and Busy Pussy are really cute though, I mean, can't deny that. Can't fool me now, you could item up. Red is prepared. Still no attack boost, come on. Yeah, I'm kinda sad we are not going to see Alice apparently. Tentacle. What am I doing? I can take that down with Psychic. Also, he's a fan. This is kinda funny. Barrier, At least it's only defense, not special defense. I'm really curious how to, how the legendary Pokemon look, but we can't see him until after the gym. I have a project in mind with noises. It would be extremely tedious as I have no idea to pull it off. Goddammit, fan, how about you just don't do it? No more noise videos, fan. You've been having too much fun with that. Unless I'm not involved, and I don't mind. Okay, what's your last Pokemon? Only 1 HP, jeez. Jolteon. This is where I wish I had Earthquake. Goddammit, fan. But I'm kinda salty that the Earthquake technical machine got replaced for Toxic. That's just... Earthquake is going to be very good in the Battle Frontier later on as well, so that's kinda shitty. Also, Jolteon looks decent. Overheat should be fine, right? Knowing Venom emit... Well, you just gave him my idea now, I guess. Alright, time for the thing to happen. Oh, slash. You just gave him the IDs for it, exactly. Yeah, I don't want the one slash. What? I lost to a mere child like you? Unlike you, Oxy and Deno, I don't really care. Fair enough. Well, thank you, fool. Demo made the background you can see now. So if you see Demo, be sure to thank him. I commend you, you must recognize that you are truly gifted. But I have this in my possession. With this red up, I can make Kyogre. The red up suddenly began shining by itself. Kyogre ain't going to listen to you, little shit. And Kyogre just swims away. What? I didn't do anything. Why did the red orb... Where did Kyogre go? It's a message from our members outside. Yes, what is it? It's raining heavily. Good, it should have happened. That's why we awakened Kyogre. See? This is what should have happened at the same moment when Groudon awakened, but nothing just happens. That's why we awakened Kyogre, to realize the Aqua's vision of expanding the sea. What? It's raining far harder than we envisioned. You in danger? That can't be. That's just not possible. Hold your position and monitor the situation. There's something wrong. The red up is supposed to awaken and control Kyogre, but why? Why did Kyogre disappear? Why? What have you, Wolf? You finally awoken Kyogre, haven't you? What will happen to the world if this downpour continues for all eternity? The world's landmass will drown in the deepening sea. What? Don't you give me all high and mighty with me. Wasn't it you, Team Magma, that infuriated Groudon? So as long as I have this red orb, I should be able to control Kyogre. I should be able to control it. You don't have the time to argue about it here. Get outside and see for yourself. See what you've wrought upon the world with desired. Jeez. You didn't really make any noises except a yawn at the start, or did you miss one? I don't know. Mina, come on. You two have to get out of here. Spooky music. What is this wretched scene? Did I make a horrible mistake? I only wanted. Do you understand now, Archie? Do you finally see how disastrous your dream turned out to be? We have to hurry. We have to do something before the situation goes completely out of control. Mina, don't say anything. I know that I have no right to be critical of Archie, but the way things are now, I doubt that we humans will be capable of doing anything about it. But neither can we stand by and just watch helplessly. Responsibility for putting an end to this falls to Archie and me. This defies belief. The super ancient Pokemon. Their power is unbelievable. They've upset the balance of nature. I love the disaster teams that play for Groudon and Kyogre. Yeah, this is actually Kyogre's playing. Groudon's one is just messed up. Basically, you're already dead. This sounds like tension is building, but Groudon's team is just like, yeah, you don't fuck, you're dead now. Oh no, the otherwise, who could have ever wanted a world like this? Yeah. Mina, what is happening? This is terrible. After the scorching heat wave ended, this deluge began. No, it doesn't stop all of home, no, the whole world won't drown. This huge rain cloud is spreading abroad from Sutopolis. What in the world is taking place there? There's no point in arguing here. Sutopolis might provide answers. Mina, I don't know what you intend to do, but don't do anything too reckless. Okay, I'm going to Sutopolis. Nice of giving me a flight there. I was in Pacific Look Town just now. I saw this huge green Pokemon flying across the sky. I've never seen anything like that amazing before. I wish you could have seen it. Hint hint, go to Pacific Log to find Rayquaza. Also, wouldn't that make every Dutch person a member of Team Magma? Because we keep expanding the land. Sunlight is strong. Oh, it's not raining? Oh, it actually alters that as well. I didn't know that. I thought that I just stuck to one of... I mean, it looks more like it's raining than anything else here. Yes, you are. Why doesn't that work again? And now it's raining. Okay, so it just alters between them. What do you mean I can't escape? Don't make me use a repel for this. Probably will. Yes, I need to go to Subtopolis before. I need to see them fighting, and then I need to realize that the big green Pokemon is actually someone who can keep them apart. The problem is getting to Subtopolis though. Oh no, wait, this is the wing, right? Yeah, this is. What's this item? Blue shard, lovely. Let's do the doggy paddle. Now it's time for cutscenes, I believe. Like one of the first cutscenes in Pokemon history. Grinding on this tiny ass walk there in the middle of the sea. Kyogre's winning. I see no sun. Alright, now I need to find Steven somewhere. I think it was at the Pokemon Center or at the other side. When two Pokemon that gigantic are fighting that savagely, there's not much we can do. Whoa, this is wicked. These giant Pokemon are— whoa! Suddenly appearing in the middle of the city, and I've never seen them before. Why are they smashing into each other like that? Why can't they be friends, those Pokemon? It was a mistake. What are you linking to me, Oxley? The weather was clear this morning, but all of a sudden dark clouds brewed up and rain started falling in sheets. It was thunder and lightning too. The weather just went completely wild. It's all of this because of this Pokemon. What the hell did you link me, Oxley? Let's see. Oh, that didn't even work. That also didn't work, Oxy. I think you're having some trouble with your links there. Look at your Discord then. Where are we? Alright, that one. Shut up, you piece. You gecko piece of shit. I love that one. I like to imagine that Groudon and Kyogre are a lot bigger here than they show up in the overworld though, because they are really tiny if you look at this. I mean, you can't call this gigantic. I mean, it's so tiny. It's like really tiny. I mean, maybe twice my size, but that's about it. And I always imagine Groudon being like Godzilla sized, you know? So, yeah, it's kinda messed up. A big Pokemon is fighting with another big Pokemon. Please, someone make them stop. Currently, they're just two small girls. Yeah. There's an ancient legend that claims the land and sea were shaped by a colossal battle between Pokemon. I'm seeing that happen with my very own eyes. I never expected to witness something so huge. Oh no, Subtopolis City will get tracked. Go for it, red Pokemon, don't back off blue Pokemon. Hi, do you know the names of those Pokemon fighting over there? Why the hell are you encouraging them? You idiot. Compulse effect wore off. I just get the sense that the Pokemon aren't angry. I think they probably can't control their own power. Okay, and the other also turned out to be lawless. Yeah. There's Pokemon fighting, Groudon and Kyogre. The two super ancient Pokemon were awakened from a long sleep, and now they're smashing each other with their uncontrollable energy. Mina, you being here now, I'll take it mean you've prepared to become involved in this crisis. Well then, there's someone that I'd like you to meet. Come with me, please. So is it going to be Wallace or is this going to be Juan? One. Listen, Mina. Does seeing Groudon and Kyogre make you think Pokemon are to be feared? That's not true. Pokemon are really more. Why am I asking you this? You already know. And yes, Subtopolis also had unique buildings, which was quite nice. Wasn't Subtopolis based on that Greek city anyway? Santorini, I believe. Where are you taking me? Okay, here we are. Inside you'll find someone named Wallace. I think you'll have what's needed to help him. just... okay. What can we find in the Cave of Origin, anyway? If Rayquaza doesn't have a bust, I will be very disappointed. Cave of Origin, Spedgy. Kinda fitting. Oh, it's only one floor here. Okay. Also red crystals and blue crystals on the wall. That's a nice sight. Ah, so you're Minor. I've heard tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. I was once the gym leader of Pseudopolis, but something came up. So now I've entrusted my mentor, Juan... wait, Crowden and Kyogre, the two Pokemon wrecking havoc here, are considered to be super ancient Pokemon. But there aren't just two super ancient Pokemon. There was one more somewhere. Somewhere there's a super ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza. It said that Rayquaza became the two combatants in the distant past, but even I have no clue as to where its whereabouts are. Minor, do you perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? If you do, please tell me. He's like, right here. What do you say if you don't remember? That's a problem. Can't you remember? Cave of Origin? But that's right here. I need you to do better than that. You don't... I've not been to Sky Pillar, so how I would be able to know the name of it existing? On fire? But when I met the old lady there earlier, she made no mention of it. I very much doubt that the old lady would try to hide something from me. Sky Pillar. That's it. It must be a Sky Pillar. There's no moment to lose. We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away. I mean, I know he's there, but I wanted to see what happened if he said something else. It's kinda weird though, because I've not been there, so I should not know it exists. I mean, technically, you can go there before starting this whole chain of events anyway, but... oh well. Cave of Shortiness. What's my team look like? Yes, I heal up. Okay, let's just put a rappel on and go all the way to Pacific Log. If I were smart, I would have gone there first, but didn't think of it now. I do remember in Ruby and Sapphire, you couldn't see Sky Pillar before the Elite Four. So you would see this entire area of an area you could dive in, but you couldn't reach it. So it made me wonder what the hell is down there. And then after defeating the Elite Four, all of a sudden there was a tower there. But since the Sky Pillar is set to reach, well, like, I don't know how tall the thing is supposed to be, but Rayquaza lives in like the stratosphere, doesn't it? So that's going to be a really tall tower. So it also has to be a really deep pit where it came from then. The old lady was going to tell someone so sketchy as him where Rayquaza was. Rayquaza hates space. I suppose. But still, it makes you wonder where the tower came from in the original games. Oh. Hello there. Like, it's obviously a very high tower, but how do you fit it down into a, oh, hello there. How do you fit it down into the sea? That's... must be really deep then. It doesn't necessarily hate the Oxys, but Rayquaza is just... Rayquaza's role is like to protect the... goddamn words today. It's Rayquaza's role to protect the sky, so... the illegal entry of the Oxys into the atmosphere kind of triggers him, if you will. Oh look, it's Silklow! Literally the one Pokemon that can learn it. Ow. Piss off. Look at the movie. Which movie? I think I've seen a movie with Rayquaza though, but... was it with the Oxys? I think it was. Wasn't that on the Battle Frontier? Something like that. I remember it being on an artificial island. Also, I don't believe the canon of the Pokemon movies. Because, well... I think it's the 7th movie. The 5th one was the one with Latios and Latias. Then the 6th one was, I believe, with the fake... Groundon and Yarachi or something like that. Also, why did I do this? Basically, yeah. Latios was 3. No. The 3rd one is with Anti. And the 4th one is with Celebi. And thank you for extending your sub. Is this April or is this next year April? I don't remember, Ellie Nash. Hello. I'm stupid, yes. Didn't really want to fight much trainers on the way there, because it kind of breaks up the emergency going on, but whatever. I've not really seen much Pokemon movies, to be honest. I've seen like the Deoxys one, but I don't remember much of it. I've seen the 5th one and the 4th one. I've also seen... God damn it. I've also seen the 3rd one, but I don't think I've seen the 1st and 2nd ones. As weird as that might sound. Hypno. It's next year, of course. Jesus. Jesus, Ellie Nash. I like the 5th one, is one I actually liked. I don't remember much of them. Which one is the one on Netflix? Is that the horrible 3D animated reboot of the first one? Because that's... I don't want to watch it because it looks horrible. Those 3D models are terrifying. Like, eee. How did they do that? Jeez. It's pretty terrifying. Oh, hi there, Snubble. That's a lot cuter than actual Snubble. I mean, that's not a hard thing to do though, but... Now you're getting all these attack boosts when it's not needed. 21 Pokemon movies. Really? That's a lot of movies. Jeez. It's too much movies. At any rate, you should be evolving in 2 levels. Curiosity might make me watch it out there. For you. I know, you're actually level 24 too. I think I need to level up everything. God damn it. Eh. Why are there so much trainers there? Fuck's sake. And why do they all have more than one Pokemon? Fuck's sake. Like I was going to say, I might have to level up the team a little bit before I attempt Victory Wove in the Pokemon League, because the Pokemon League starts at level 50, so that's quite low. The only Pokemon movie I remember is the Zorua one. I don't even know of it. Costly. That's a cute Cotlolly. Spider. What do you mean, Oxy? What are you making what now sounds at? What do you mean a movie, perhaps? I can see you go, what about that, yes? Okay, I can dodge you. Also, don't make the mistake I made as a kid, when I went to Spear Pillar, and... No, wait, it's not Spear Pillar, that's... Sky Pillar. Where I went to there, but not the Pacific Lock, so I couldn't fly. Just dumb. This is also dumb. Oh dear, it's 2 of them. Why do you have to... How can you see me? That's bullshit. How can you see me all the way up there? Jeez. This is very late, yes. I don't remember why I found mine. Oh wait, I do. It was on the route with the Weather Institute. Just go inside the Weather Institute, exit it, check the Pokédex, and so forth and so forth. I think that Except as I originally ran into it as well. I think I was training, I'm pretty sure I was training Beldum and I just randomly ran into it. It's like, what the fuck is this thing? Also, oh god, it runs away. Why does it run away? No, 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 no. You don't see me, you don't see me. Jeez. It's almost like I'm playing Metal Gear here. Like the half I go, okay, yes. Yeah, it's cute. I like that they did that for a Pokemon that evolves by friendship. It's a nice little detail. Okay, so we got the Pacific Log, now I just need to fight a tower. And after that I can probably catch Rayquaza right away as well. Doesn't Origins counter as a movie? Origins? Wasn't that the 4-part OVA series? Because no, that was an OVA series, that wasn't a movie. Piss off. So, do you look up or do you... You don't look up. Origins was fine until the last part, because then it was just a blatant advertisement for Mega Charizard. Can't see. Need to go in here. The only movie I've seen is the Darkrai one. I don't like the movies because they just use it to get event Pokemon out, and since the movies never came here, the event Pokemon also never came here, so... Now, stupid event Pokemon is the only reason that I never will have a completely full Pokedex, because, well... Stupid events are stupid. Oh my, I'm terribly sorry. In my haste I didn't notice that I left you behind! Bitch. I've opened the locked door of the Sky Pillar. Let's be on our way. It's an earthquake. It's not a moment to waste. We've got to hurry. The situation is getting worse. This isn't good. The weather distortion is spreading even here. Minor. Requires it should be farther up from here. I'm worried about Pseudopolis, so I have to go back. Everything is in your hands now. Don't fail us. The movie where you follow Red and in the end... No, that was an OVA, because I watched 4 separate parts of that. Also, no need for bike things here. This might be a good spot to grind up levels, though. Because shoes should give quite some experience. And hello there, Deo. Good evening. Maybe we saw the line on the go, that's why I thought it was a movie. I mean, I remember downloading it in 4 separate parts, so I'm pretty sure it were different parts, not a movie. Nearly everyone in the world almost ends, and then they show they never mention it, how they connect, it's so kinda dumb. Kanga looks subjective. Kanga looks like she's going to play some pranks on you. And Victory Bell. Should also give a decent amount of experience. If you need a place to level up before the Elite before Victory Road, this is definitely a good spot, I think. And I should find Relicanth in Victory Road as well and catch it there, because we're going to need that. Nero is trying to learn Mean Look. No. It's not really useful. Stop meaning it. Yes. Oh, it does have some breakable. I am going to go for the Regis, yeah. I will also try getting to see if I can get the codes working for the event Pokemon like Naval Rock, Perth Island and Southern Island. Also the Mew one, Faraway Island I think it was. Of course it's unsparse. I also liked in the original version that you find a Claydol in here, meaning that the tower is really ancient and old. I just like that little detail. Okay, so the first time I don't have to fight it, right? We're doing braille puzzles. I know the solution, so it's not necessarily a puzzle anymore. And yeah, Twilight Wings definitely looks good. The Awakened Rayquaza just flew off. So I guess it knows where to go. I can fly from here, I believe. Yes, I can. No, the second visit is going to make me require the bike to get there. Cutscene time. Such dramatic music. Oh god, it's like God is descending upon the earth. Jeez. And it just shows up and hangs there for a bit, and that's all. Also, Kyogre just swims away, that's for sure, but for this Groundon though, just does he dig away or something like that? Alright. Dumb. So uneventful, jeez. He just shows up, cries a bit, and then cries is fixed. Says B. The water is dyed a deep blue. Now I need to talk to the people at the gym. So the Super Ancient Pokemon went only Groudon and Kyogre. After all of fruitless scheming and frantic efforts, this one Pokemon simply actions puts everything to right, as if nothing ever happened. Flew off. Both flew off. I don't think they flew off, but the Groudon has returned to its normal state. Maybe you're trying to do something small, even meaningless. To Pokemon. Oh, and then it just piss off. Okay. Looks like both Maxie and Archie have gone away somewhere. Perhaps they are orbiting my empire to return the ops? Yes. My eyes didn't save me. Thanks to your help, Sutopolis and Wall of Hone was saved. Thank you, this is a gift. This is Waterfall. Contains Waterfall. If you have the rain badge... Why does one get the rain badge? You don't know, do you? That's right. You have to beat up Juan. No, you're just going to stay here. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you can get Rayquaza right away. I'm going to the Pokemon Market first though, but on which side is that? I don't remember. Jesus, extreme speed and outrage. Yeah. Outrage saves the day. Let's sell some random stuff I have, like the mushroom. Loosh. What even are shots used for here? Can be sold cheaply, I guess nothing there. I'm going to need to find some half scales somehow though, that's going to be annoying. Yeah, I'm going to need more Ultra Balls than that. I'm not going to waste my Master Ball on it though. I could, but I don't want to. Yeah, let's have about 40 of these. Potions are fine. Buy some revives. It's about 20 of these. Going to come in handy later anyway. Okay, to save some effort, I'm just going to save here, because if I can't go to Rayquaza right away, I can just reset and just go to the gym instead. But I'm pretty sure you can catch it now. Oh, do I need to heal up? I don't think so. You can. Yes, that's what I thought. So, do we catch it or do we kill it? I mean, I think catching is the obvious solution here, but... Catch. Okay, this might take a while then. So I'm not sure if we get to do the gym today or if that's going to be next time, because depending on when Dylan goes online. I think the rappel is still active. The bike puzzles do suck though. I mean, it's interesting to do, but... No, you don't see me. I do have one Master Ball, yes, but... I don't know, I'll first just try it like normal. I'm just holding onto the Master Ball to that one random shiny I'm going to find and absolutely want, you know. Not like I know how shinies even look in this game, but whatever. Oh, I don't have a rappel active. Why is Venonat swimming in the water? That makes no sense. Of course I don't have rappels active, I just spawned a Skitty as well. Why now, you idiot? Shiny Rayquaza, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? ATV. No, ATV is a Venomoth, not a Venonat. Okay, obnoxious bike puzzle time. Yep, there's rocks now everywhere. Okay, so this may take a few attempts. Falls on the first floor right away. Also, if you get a Pokemon encounter on those tiles, you will fall down. Okay, so this one is annoying, because you have to make a turn. Okay, that's one. Also, I wonder why there is a big giant hole in the middle of this. Okay, I'm going to make a small save state here, because I remember this part being very tricky. Yeah, that's what I mean. I need to go up there right away. Oh, you don't see my mouse, that's good. Ah! Crap. I do find this an interesting idea to do, but it's also really annoying to deal with. Thank you. Let's fix that issue. And I fucked up. I can just load... yeah. No, I can't run. Running isn't fast enough. Oh, and I got it for the first time, it was pain. Yes, I also use the Acro Bug for the most of the time, because I found this going too fast for my liking. I mean, it's an easy puzzle, but it's annoying to time. That's the issue here. There we go. Now this one is also a bamboozle, because you have to take the middle one. It's not the last or the second one. That should be everything then. I just like to do wheelies. Yeah, that is also nice to do. I do find it kind of sad that in the remake they just made Spear Pillar one set of stairs going up and that's about it. Could have done better with that. And stupid hubs. I mean, it was stupid and pointless, but it was cool to do, you know. I just prefer this one like speed. Fair enough. Okay, so who should I lead with? I should probably send out Josephina first because she has stun spore. Unless I could like fly and flown to death, which is going to be horrible. Blanc and Ara are probably going to be the most tanky in this case. Everyone can ride the bike fast. It's level 70. No, it's level 45. It's lower in the remakes. In the original games you can find Groudon and Kyogre at level 45, and you find Rayquaza at level 70. Here it's reversed. Groudon and Kyogre are 70 in post-game and Rayquaza is 45. Also, this music is so good. Oh my god, she's great. Oh fuck, she is level 70! Shit! Oh! Oh dear, I'm fucked. Fly. Also didn't remember there being a specific dial set here for the undergrounds. Stun sport of effective sport, please. No, shit. Okay, this is going to be a bit more obnoxious than I imagined then. Maybe I should just load the Master Ball at it. Oh, you have rest. Oh my god, you have rest. Oh lord, that's annoying. I would remove the tail, I like the hair better. Oh right, you also have pressure, I forgot. The rest is going to be very horrible to deal with though, jeez. Oh, outrage. Yep, you had that. Also, I can see she has a little fang. That's cute. Maybe just throw the Master Ball at her. Yeah, I'm going to try it a few times first, but Master Ball definitely sounds like a tactic I might just use. Alternatively, I could also just use her to wipe out the Elite Four then. And then I could just level my team to level 50, so I could just use it in the Battle Frontier. Now ooh, that did more. That is a high roll. And no, I have one. No, I have one Master Ball, not two. Why does Rock Tomb get axed? I never know. Maybe because it seals speed or something, but... Oh. Nice. Not so nice, but yeah, nice. I found a bonus 20 euro bill on the floor too. Nice, nice, nice. Flying on surfing a Moemon gets different meanings. Why do you have to say it like that? Okay, so I hope you're going to hit yourself in confusion. Of course, I do want to get that paralysis on you. But if you use rest, I'm fucked regardless, so yeah. I can use Thunderbolt and pray for paralysis, I guess. Oh dear, that's not good. Yeah, this is definitely something. Snapped out of confusion. Uh-oh. Please affect Spore kick in, please. I could have sworn, yes, there we go. I could have sworn she was like level 45, but apparently not. Kind of a shame misremembering that one. Might as well just use dive to avoid damage here. I think that is on the remix. Now in the remix you don't get her until after the Elite Four as well, so there's no point in making her that level though. God, that does barely do anything. I can mess around with this, but I would love getting her into the red, but hold on, I'm going to make an additional save state here because she's quite low. One more hit to get her in the red. Okay. Save state again, because RNG blessed me there. Surf. Okay, it's red now. And she uses Outrage instead of Rest, which is good. The damage, however, is not very good. Outrage. You'll not catch a front like this, I'm saying from experience. Probably not now. But I still want to try. I don't just want a Master Baller instantly. Because Master Ball is still lame and easy. Hey. Oh, okay, okay. Could have sworn she was level 45 though. Why do I misremember it that much? Weird. Well, no wonder Grounded and Kyogre just pissed off because they were level 45 in the original, so yeah. Rayquaza would just take them down instantly. Catchrate of 3, I know Rad, I know Rad. Let me try, okay? Oh no, Catchrate of 3, this is going to take a while. Well, have it you, Rad. I win. This Pokemon is the leader of the trio of other Pokemon and often has to calm the others. Oh, screw you! Fucking weep! Amazing! Lovely. Positive mouth button. At the exact same moment Red says it as well. It's like, that's just amazing, you know. Oh no, she has a Catchrate of 3, that's going to take a while. Yeah. Thank you, Red. Thank you. If you didn't say that, it wouldn't have happened. Congrats you on the game. See, why would you use Master Ball for this? Calm nature, ah, whatever. Fly, Rest, Extreme Speed, and Outrage. Okay, so here is the thing. Like I said before, I wanted to do the Battle Frontier after this. But the problem with the Battle Frontier is, it's either level 50 or it's level 100. So what I'm thinking of is just taking Rayquaza along for the ride to the Elite Four, so I can do the Elite Four without needing to over-level my, without needing to level up my team that much. Plus, I can just do the Battle Frontier at level 50 instead of level 100 then, instead of needing to grind levels for that. So I think I might just take her along to the Elite Four and the Champion. You can always get some rare candies back then, I know, but eh. So I can probably just sweep it with her. I'm going to need to teach her some moves anyway, because Rest is not going to be used. Yeah, it's weird that you get, they give you the chance to get a level 70 Rayquaza before the Elite Four. Which is also why I assumed it was level 45. We've got a name Rayquaza Squish. We'll get to nicknaming next time, or if I get... I don't know. It's like probably going to take me longer than half an hour to yes, just better down. It's probably going to take me longer than half an hour to clear out this gym, so... Rayquaza being level 70 is to make speedrunning easier. I don't think that was Nintendo's or Game Freak's intent here. But, yeah. I can do it like that. I'll just go through Victory Road with the current team, and for the Elite Four I'll take out, well, we're got everything for level 50. And then I'll just get the Rayquaza out for the Elite Four. Maybe to make it easy, maybe, but it's more to preserve my team for the Battle Frontier, because I can do that without much level grinding for it. Or cheating in a lot of rare candies, because I also kinda don't want to do that. Okay, so I know the ways out of these patterns, so I think there was the first one, okay. What's in front? Nibble was. No, wait, not Nibble. No, whatever. Speedrunners still need to use X items to sweep Elite Four, but yeah, that's we're talking all the experience. Did I save? I don't think I saved yet. Oh, I should probably save after this fight so I keep the Rayquaza. That's about intent, that's what he did it. Yeah. But yeah, it feels cheap doing the Elite Four with the Legendary, but also I prefer doing the Battle Frontier at level 50 compared to level 100, because, well, it's annoying. Thank you for the host, Gerb. And good evening there. Never fear, I am here. Nurse Bob. Okay, so I'm going to save here so I don't lose Rayquaza. Because having to catch Rayquaza again is going to be annoying. Well, I did use ground on the first time I played through... Also, I need to check something. I did use ground on the first time I played through my game, but... I want to see the size. She's a big girl. She's a very big girl. She can definitely arrow people. I think I want to lead with Blank so she can evolve. That's not Moe anymore. No, that's Snoo Snoo. She's a bloody giant, that's for sure. No, that doesn't pop her. Oh, there's Cristiano again. Crocodile. But yeah, that was Catchrate of 3. Yeah. I'm not hearing you anymore since then, Red. Did you run away or did you get embarrassed? Oh wait, you start to call it Squish, I forgot. She can arrow with the aid of the bit. God damn it, Fan. Why did you have to put it like that? You degenerate. Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm just googling shit for you. You need to practice it, eh? Oh, good luck with that. I'd say watch a lot of anime and just learn from experience, I guess. Yeah, whatever. I need to break that anime from the trainer, so... I don't care. It's a double battle. Okay, so you can just do whatever with these at the moment. Someone needs to find a way to get your event items in the game, right? Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I mean, I have the normal VBA, so I don't know what the codes are that I can enable in there, but that's going to be for post-game. I think I'll do post-game first with the legendaries, and then I will go to the Battle Frontier. Because the Battle Frontier is going to take quite a while. And I think I'll make the Battle Frontier a series on its own, because it's going to be unknown how long it's going to take me to defeat all of them. If I can even defeat all of them to begin with. Like, the factory should be doable, because it's randomized as much anyway. Same for Battle Tower, I think. The only issue is that the Frontier Brains are not going to have their original teams, but... I mean, well, so be it. Also the fact that the pyramid though, yeah. I mean the pyramid boss did have the Regis and the legendary birds, so those are also going to be randomized, I imagine. Not really much of a loss there, sure it's going to be a bit easier than originally, but whatever. The Battle Palace is bullshit, no matter what Pokemon you use, because they just do whatever the fuck they want. So Jess is going to be a lot of trial and error to begin with. I got normal VBA, yes. I did try getting VBAM, but I got a folder which I think was a developer build, so there was nothing to run games on. Well, at least I didn't find it. But cheats should also work on normal VBA. Oh well, I say cheats, I say event items actually. It's not really cheats, is it? It's not like I'm playing on an emulator either. I'm playing on my completely legit Game Boy Advance, mind you. No, we don't use emulators here. I wouldn't dare. So why would I think that puzzles like this will take Dylan and Christian forever? I barely remember how Joanne looks to begin with, to be honest. I'm much more used to having Wallace at the end here. So when you have to change your batteries? In about 15 minutes, when Dylan starts streaming. Don't worry, should be fine. Like I said the other day in Roller Coaster Tycoon, I would really like a retrofitted either Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color, just for nostalgia's sake and to play all the old games on there. Imagine if they made this puzzle harder in Kaizo. I mean, it's definitely possible that they made it harder in Kaizo just for the sake of it. But I can't imagine how either. I can't wait till Dylan starts playing Emerald Kaizo. It's not going to be as bullshit as Crystal, I think, but it's still going to be quite some bullshit. Came all the way here, not if you lose to you. Lady, I'm here on purpose, because I'm with experience. Cordelia again, jeez. So where did I find Wilmer again? Oh right, Jacket Path. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, time for me to sleep. Alright Oxy, catch you tomorrow. For everyone watching now, tomorrow Oxy will be streaming more God of War, so if you're interested in that, feel free to give her a look. It's fun times under that hat, oh dear. Emerald makes your monster stats rigged to get 0 IVs and EVs. Oh dear. That sounds like bullshit. God of Pixels, yes, I forgot. God of Pixels. Also, I legit hate Cordelia, because it's such a stall Pokemon. It gave me a lot of trouble the first time I got to Steven in the Elite Four, because I did not have anything super effective against it, and it's so damn tanky. And of course, Ingrain. I think like Cordelia is a first attempt at Ferrothorn. Just Ferrothorn is just more broken. Design-wise, I like Cordelia more than Ferrothorn though, because just fuck Ferrothorn. Can you apply the Moemon patch to a Kaizo game? If the Kaizo game is not a patch or a modifier, then yes, you should be able to. Kill the bell. What did I do again? Nothing. Hello, Jamako, meet my hammer. It should be possible to add a Moemon patch to that, I think. We'd have to ask Dylan because he would be the one doing it, but... But yeah, the Battle Frontier will be a separate series just going on for, well, forever, I guess. Unless, well, as long as it takes me for me to get all the silver emblems, and maybe we'll go for the golden ones too. I'm not sure what the next Pokemon game will be that I play after that, because I might get everything done with the legendaries in the next stream then, if I go to Victory Road. The Elite Four shouldn't be that much of a problem with... Oh wait, Wallace has... I should find something for Wallace, because there's water and ice teams. Iron Defense, no. Yeah, well, this might be annoying because he's water mainly, but also has some ice moves. There's a lot of trains to beat up in here. Jeez. Are we ever going to get done before Dylan goes live at this rate? Maybe you should try Moemon Platinum now that Dylan is done. I could. I'm not going to start a new Pokemon game anytime soon though, but Emerald's still going in the Battle Frontier. Because like I said, that's going to take quite a while, I imagine. But I'll see what Pokemon game I play next. Also, Dylan already played Platinum, so I'm not sure if people would want to see me play Platinum again. Because we have already seen it. And if I were to play it, I should at least wait quite a while. So it's not right on the heels of it. There we go. Goodbye, Gyarados. I do like that sprite for Gyarados though. Also, I do want to have moves like Earthquake and stuff if I want to go to the Battle Frontier. Because Blanc's move pool is not optimal at this point. With Strength and Rock Tomb. I'm still sad we haven't seen the Regis. Well, you're going to see the Regis here at least. I know that randomizers are different, sure, but I meant the game. We'll see, we'll see. We will see the Regis here at least, so that's one thing. I think the Regis were level 45, weren't they? They aren't level 70 at least. At least not that I remember, but I also didn't remember Rayquaza being leveled at this level. Say, whoops. Why do you have to have an Oranberry? Why do you have to have Quick Attack? Let's go down already. The Regidemon's really cool, yeah. I mean, I do have to catch the Regis legitimately. That reminds me, I managed to catch a Reggie in a Pokeball because I think it was just Regirock back in the day because I ran out of Ultra Balls. And then I threw some Pokeballs and like after a few it just stuck inside the Pokeball, so it was quite funny. I don't think the Regis know self-destruct at the level you can catch them here though. I know they have Zap Cannon, Icy Wind, Metal Claw and Rock Throw. They have Superpower and they have... I think it was something like Iron Defense or like those lines. But they didn't have Explosion anymore. Or Self-Destruct for that matter. Alright, and Ancient Power, that was the last one I think. Thanks Mayumi. But I think that was their move pool, yeah. I remember because that was the first time I actually saw Zap Cannon on a wild Pokemon. It's like, what the fuck are these things shooting at me? And then most of the time it missed anyway, but yeah. And Superpower was cool to see because I think it was the first time I saw Superpower in game. And it looked pretty epic in the GBA sprites. Like all kinds of rocks floating up in the around in the arena, stuff like that. Well, on the screen, it's not like this battle screen is much of an arena now, is it? Level 15, okay. I was wrong again, but at least I was more on point than with Rayquaza. I like the Regis for how weird they are, so I'm really curious what they are going to do with the new ones for the DLC in Sword and Shield. I do hope we do have to do some puzzles to get to them, because if we can just run into a room and find them, that's going to be lame. Oh, clearly it's pretty cute, like this. It's not quite Frostlass, but... I don't know why Rock Tomb gets an axe. Ooh, Ice Beam. I want Ice Beam. I shouldn't have randomized technical machines. It's a bit of a pain, honestly. It's quite a pain. Also, at what level does Metagross learn Meteor Mash? Is it when it evolves or is it at a higher level? Because that might be one issue if I go to the Battle Frontier with level 50s. I need to look it up. And for the other team members. worst case, I can level up some Pokemon that I have with in the bank. I'll catch something else if I really need a certain strategy. Your Grimlook is so charming. Jeez. Level 55. Oh crap. So it's not going to be Meteor Mash. That's kind of shitty. Fuck. Well, I definitely want Earthquake on it then, but yeah, getting Earthquake in a randomizer is quite annoying as well. Might have doomed myself. Just do it like this. Barrier? Really? Why do you have to do that? I mean, I know Blazer can also learn Sky Uppercut, but I'm also not sure at which level. Double Kick should be fine before that, but... I also have Dynamic Miss, but I don't really want to teach that to any Pokemon. Because, well, it misses most of the time. Sure, if it hits, it's really strong, but... And for grass moves, Breloom is not really going to cut it for grass moves, sadly. Which is a bit of an issue. 59, oh crap. Metang learns Meteor Mash at level 50. Oh. Oh, well I guess I can do it like that. I can just get Metang to level 50 instead of evolving it. I mean, we all have seen how Metagross looks already anyway, so that's not necessarily going to be a surprise. I think I just can do that then, yeah. Thank you for pointing that out, DDD. Oh, I probably could have done the same with Combuska now I think about it. I still might level the Houndoom though, just for the coverage if I need dark moves. There are some Pokemon that I might need to level for the Battle Frontier and make use of them there. Why the hell are they blocking off the entrance to the city until you've defeated the gym here? It's stupid. Okay, now I have like 4 minutes to take down Juan before probably Dylan goes online, which is annoying. Okay. He's probably going to be late anyway. Like it's really late the last few days, so whatever. Okay, this one is easy, second one is also easy. Last one I have to take a look at for a few seconds. I got it. Easy puzzles. You don't know what the back sprite looks like, do you? Yeah, but if I'm going to use Metagross in the Battle Frontier, I'm going to see that back sprite a lot anyway, so that's not much of an issue. I do wonder how Rayquaza's back sprite looks, however. Alright, Juan, let's see what you have. Did you know? Oh, I shouldn't be so coy. It was I who taught Wallace everything there is to know about Pokemon, once I've given up my position as a gym leader. In my place, I had entrusted Wallace with the gym. However, a compelling reason arose for me to make a comeback. But enough of chatter. Let us begin our match, shall we? Please, you shall bear witness to our artistry, jeez. A grand illusion of water sculpted by Moemon and myself. I barely remember this guy. Like he just exists. Even in the remix, it's oh why? Lazy Marilyn. Freezing. You, sir, have a pirate. It's not quite a water type, but I guess it's fitting for a water trainer, because pirates... Whatever. Oh nice, you can do that. You're still scum though. Because every gym leader was scum. I remember in Ruby and Sapphire, Wallace as a I wonder you remember him, no one liked him. I remember Wallace having a very annoying melodic hair. Which made me, one, hate the Pokemon to fight against, but also made me like the Pokemon, because I've never seen it before. Coralite? Well, that's a joke. Also, instead of giving our what was I talking about? Instead of giving her Blizzard instead of Dive, I think I'm just going to give her Waterfall first instead of Dive, so I can go through to the victory route without needing to use other Pokemon. Sunkern. Jesus. This is one easy fight so far. There's 5 of them though. Ah, Sledge Bomb. Okay, what's the next thing? A Wingull. Well, I mean the type is fitting for you, I guess, but I still like the sprite. It's really cute. It's like she's scattering mail and she's probably losing it seems, because she looks kinda concerned. Oh, that was his ace, wasn't it? It was level 46. Corfish. Oh, that's also a water type. Yeah, the Wingull was his ace. Also, I left a list of codes, so you're going to test them out off stream. Upon probably you should have access to every island and the complete event, everything. Do I need to have the Elite Four beaten for those events to work, though? I think I do, right? Someone will probably just look at that, then, well... Yeah, that's going to be annoying. It really depends what we get next stream. Well, I can get the base legendaries, I suppose. From you I sense brilliant shine of skills that will overcome all. However, compared with me, your well is you're lacking in elegance. Oh, fuck you. Perhaps I should loan me an outfit. Fuck, piss off. Where did I my clothes? I saw you water with the wing badge. Yes, give me the badge and piss off, sir. Hello there, ninja. No, 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 no. No, 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 you're not evolving yet. Nope, 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 nope. Trash talking just after losing, yeah. You're not evolving to level 50 then. B, mash B. And you gave me water pulse, didn't you? Trees water pulse? According to my research, you can do these events whenever. I see. Shouldn't be as bad as Dylan the other day, right? Corfish. Yes, it's randomized. Could actually do them right now, but I think you have issues. I think you have issues getting the codes working. We'll see, I guess. I mean, I can do some offline troubleshooting, I suppose. I'm probably going to end the recording here anyway, because Dylan is going online any moment. So yeah. Next time we'll take on Victory Road and the Elite Four with Rayquaza. And then we'll go get some legendaries. Sounds like a plan. Mostly randomized, the static Pokemons aren't randomized like the legendaries. Is there anything else I could get in these houses here? Vampire, yes I know. Brick Break. I might as well get that if Sky Uppercut is out of reach. I mean, it's 74 power. It's supposed to be an Ancient Rune, yeah. Near the market, okay. I can definitely get that, because that's a decent power fighting type move. And if Blaziken can't get Sky Uppercut, that's probably a good replacement. How much base power does Sky Uppercut even have? 80? See that you are terribly out of place here. 85, okay, so it's not the biggest trade-off. Plus the effect of breaking shields and barriers is definitely nice to have. I can check it on Breloom in a moment. Am I just imagining things? And what volcano erupted? Yeah. I can check it right now, actually. Yeah, so it also has a chance to miss, so, yeah. I mean, it's a decent move, I suppose, but whatever. I think Break was either 60 or 70. You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? Many fans. Do we have any fans? I don't have any fans. 75. Okay, so that's that's not that bad then. That's definitely a fair. Are you sure there's not a Pokemon? Because I'm not seeing anything. Oh right, this guy. There we go. Brick Brave, it's a move so horrible I can't even describe it. Jeez. Except Sky Uppercut has to fly and bounce. True. But I'm not expecting much randomized Pokemon to use Fly and Bounce in the Battle Frontier. Especially not Fly. Bounce is questionable, but... So yeah, that's going to be it for the stream tonight. So thank you for watching, and I will be catching you next time.